Sorry about that. All right, the ant, again coming from the charts on the left, traveled 6 centimeters in 2 seconds. Traveled 12 centimeters in 4 seconds. And traveled 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 centimeters in
That's actually offensive. Why are you
6 seconds. All right, so the question is how far after 1 centimeter? Okay, when does that happen? Well, how fast is the ladybug traveling? I guess that's kind of answering the are you ready there.
Second.
Ladybug is traveling 2 centimeters per second. Ant is traveling 3 centimeters per second. Yep. All right, so that being said, let's go back to number 4 then. Ladybug to travel 1 centimeter, how long?
Half a second.
It'd be half of this, right? 2 centimeters in 1 second, so 1 centimeter would be a half a second. Let's label that. Let's see, 1 centimeter would be right here. U we said was a ladybug. So that is 1 comma 1/2. So this one would take us less time. What is the ant's time to get 1 centimeter?
1.5.
No.
1/3 of a second.
1/3. How'd you get that?
Divided by 3.
Divide by 3. Just like this one, we divided by 2 to get 1 centimeter. Here we had to divide by 3. 1 second divided by 3 is, of course, 1/3.
I thought you were saying
Nope. How long to get 1 centimeter? All right, so we answered number 1 in the Are You Ready? We can just skip number 2. I want us to give us time here on a Friday, get our homework done, hopefully. Most of it before you go. We want to do number 3. Gavin's going to read that for us since he likes to talk so much this morning. Go ahead.
Shut up, Parker.
Guys,
Get the glass.
Refer to the tick mark
Wyatt,
diagrams and
why don't you go
graph.
sit on that back table, please? Go ahead, Gavin.
Bye, Wyatt.
Go ahead, Gavin.
Refer to the tick mark diagram and graph in the earlier activity when needed. Image a bug that is moving.
Imagine.
Imagine a bug that is moving twice as fast as ladybug. On each tick mark diagram, mark the position of this bug.
All right, so somebody's moving twice as fast as a ladybug.
So that's 2 centimeters.
Okay, so it wants us to mark the new bug on this graph here, so we'll just use an X. Or you can draw a bug if you want. So starting there, moving twice as fast. Okay, twice as fast. So that means at 2 seconds, instead of being at 4, the new bug's going to be at 8, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll make a little note that he is at 8, the new bug. And then instead of being at 8, he's at
16.
and then instead of being at 12, he's at
Zach, we've been getting
No. Me.
okay, there they are. 8, 16, 24, new bug.
new bug.
So with what we know, we said was the ladybug. V we said was the ant. Where do you have a guess that this bug is going to be at? Where's the line going to be at? Steeper or less steep?
Less steep.
Less steep, remember, because it's going this way. right? Distance. Okay, so let's plot it.
0.5.
Let's plot it. So the first one, 1 second, instead of being at 4, let's see, where's the ladybug here? Ladybug was here, so they must have went by 2s, because that should be 4. I'll fix that. Going by 2s on the bottom. Because 1 second to be at 4, at 1 second, our bug is at 8. So I'm going to plot that, 1, 8, or 8, 1, excuse me. At 2 seconds, we're at 16. And at 3 seconds, we're at 24. So put your 3 dots, connect them the best you can. That is our new bug.
What's his name?
Fred.
What type of bug is it?
Something that moves faster than a
Dung beetle.
A tiger.
ladybug.
Box elder.
Box elder, yeah, those things
Yeah.
fly.
A tiger. Ew. They don't hurt you.
I don't like box elders.
I eat those for breakfast. They're just
Guys,
orange
Oh.
little guys.
guys,
So many of them.
we need to chillax here a little bit. Too many off conversations because it's Friday, right?
Yes.
Well, it's on
it's
topic.
Friday.
There's also snow outside.
Yeah.
We gotta talk
That
about
too.
bugs.
We don't need to talk about
There's
bugs.
suffering out there.
All right, question 3.
Snow.
Gavin,
Not all.
if you'd like,
Right.
Wyatt, if you two want to remain in here, we need to listen. Why don't you go work in the hallway? Go ahead. Go ahead.
What do they do?
Go in the hallway.
I don't even know what I did. I just asked.
All right, last question that we're going to look at. What is that new bug's rate? Yes. It is 4 centimeters per second, because we could make a new chart for him, right? 8 centimeters in 2 seconds, 16 centimeters in 4 seconds, and 24 centimeters in 6 seconds. That is 4 centimeters per second. So over here, remember it was 2 centimeters per second for the ladybug, so that point was 1 comma half. This one was 3 centimeters per second, so that was 1 comma 1/3. What would our new point be? 1 comma, see the pattern? 1/4, exactly right. Kind of hard to see the dot there, but we'll label it anyway. 1 comma 1/4. So if it says write the equation for each of the animals, now that you have that point, that becomes super easy. Ladybug goes 1/2 times the distance traveled. Ladybug. Ant was 1/3. And the one that you just told me was 1/4. The new bug. Okay, so make note of what we are graphing there to make sure that we know if it's more steep is faster or less steep. Especially if it doesn't tell us a label, we're gonna have to figure that out on our own. So take a look at the homework, starting on page 12. So it says Priya jogs at a constant speed. So this line is Priya. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that. And it wants us to graph Diego.
I know Diego.
Diego's going at a constant speed, but going twice as fast, right? Twice as fast. So I gotta figure out a sketch of where his points would be. So if he travels this far in 0.1 hours, if somebody's going twice as fast, would that be more time to travel the same distance or more distance in the same time? More distance in the same time. So at the same time, instead of being, that looks like about a half, twice of that would be twice as high. So there's Diego's first point. You don't have to keep going in the same exact line here. We can skip a few. So at 0.4 hours, if Priya traveled 2 miles, somebody that's going twice as fast, they would travel
27.
double that, which would be 4. Of course, 27 doesn't make sense. There's the second one. And let's do one more. 0.6 here is at 3 miles. And you double that again. Then you just play connect the dots. And you should have it. Connect the origin with those 3 dots. 2 pretty self-explanatory. Sketch a graph. Based on this information, you should be able to tell me how much 1 pound of blueberries cost and go from there. 3 is not multiple choice. You need 4 answers for number 3. Will it be on the line? Will it be on the same line as those? Okay, does it have the same slope is what you're looking for there. And question number 4 should be a review as well. So just 1 through 4. If you do get that done, I'd like you to work on Khan until, let's go 9:12 today. And then you can have 10 minutes of free time on this Friday on your iPad if everything is done. So go ahead and get started on that.